Hello and welcome to the wonderful world of photography. David Bradley here. Here is a shot I took many years ago. Funny thing is, I got up very early. It was hot. It was a hot, 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 hot summer. Muggy, humid. And this was taken early in the morning. But I got up very early, and I don't live very close to Lake Ontario. But I knew of a good vantage point to sort of shoot the city. And I thought, you know what? I think it was a Sunday morning. Traffic is light. I'm going. So down I went. And I was trying to shoot, of course, the cityscape in the already like early morning heat. And it's funny, a variation of this picture did win one of the best weather pictures years ago on CNN. Because even though, I mean, how do you say, oh, it's hot? But anyway, apparently I sent it in. They said, oh, it just says heat, hot, whatever. But here is the funny thing about this. I was trying to shoot, and there were all these bikers and all these runners and all these things, and they were rather in the way. I was afraid I was going to get run down. So this is a perfect example of what you do when you have something you don't want but you can't get rid of, and that is use it. So I backed up. I was on kind of a walkway. I backed up maybe 10 feet off of the walkway, off of the pathway, and got ready and did shoot. And also, I was trying to get, stray foliage. I guess probably actually the stray foliage came from the moving back too. But then I thought, well, if I can't get rid of the runners and the walkers and things, I will use them. So, and I didn't say to people, by the way, I'm going to get your silhouette here. But I know there are other versions of this picture that have other things. But this particular picture, I did actually send to CNN. And it was on their website for, a week or more. Because it was kind of the picture that if you wanted to hear about the heat wave and all that other stuff, that was the one that was there. And who is this runner? I have no clue. I believe it is a man, um, but I don't know for sure. And I'm sure I have other versions of this where he wasn't where he is. I'm sure of it. But once again, this was just a quick, like, oh, here comes a runner, get ready, shoot. But this worked out well. So indeed, it was a hot, muggy summer. And this, like, you see the sun, it's up there, but it's already hazy. I don't remember what time this was exactly. But off in the distance is the skyline of Toronto, including the CN Tower. And here is this lonely man on a hot day already, early in the morning, out for his jog. And does he ever know, or will he ever know, that his silhouette graced the homepage of CNN for more than a week? No, not unless somebody that he knew, or if he saw it and said, hey, I think that's me. Anyway, no one seemed to care that I was there and that I was shooting and such, and probably they thought I was waiting for them to not be there, which of course originally I was. That's exactly what I was doing. I was waiting for an opening in the crowd. But when finally it was obvious that this was going to be difficult and I wasn't going to get much of anything, I basically said, if you can't beat them, join them. So, remember, not a bad thing to have an idea, not a bad thing to have a plan, but it's not a bad thing to be ready to be adaptable and ready to go with what the situation gives you. So once again, this is a picture that I had printed. It was a 6x8, and I found a bunch of them, whole bunch of them in the garage, and I've been going through, and my favorites, I have been sharing thoughts on them. I have. Anyway, thank you very much for coming. If you have any questions or comments, send me a note, send me a message, drop me a line. Until then, see you maybe tomorrow for the next picture. I don't know what it will be yet, but I'm looking through, oh, I don't know, maybe a couple of hundred prints. Have a lovely day. Bye for now.